Alright, so my Zastava M57, I did a very crappy video about it before, but now we're in good lighting. It did not work out of the box. When you pulled the trigger, it acted like the safety was on when it was off. Wait, was I just able to pull the safety lever over? I might have to bend that a little. That's not supposed to happen. I welded this here when I got in the correct position because this pole could rotate inside the shaft. So we'll be bending that live on video. And also, you can see I've removed the magazine safety. We'll get to all that. You know, normally you have to have the magazine end taken out, and you can see we're not done with our safety switch issues. And if I want to strip this thing down, I don't know how most people do it. I've had to figure it out on my own, but I take the flat side of the floor plate of this magazine and I pop this back. Hold on, not yet. I want to cock it back so the hammer's back. And I drop this out, slide this forwards. If I'm going to go all out, I'll use my thumb and smash this down, pull this spring out. Then I'll rotate this halfway, pull that out, push this up, drop this down. That comes out, that comes out. And we can lift this out. And if we're really going to go crazy, I can take something like this. This just has a little star bit in it. Something with a fine point. The number 1 Phillips head screwdriver would work just fine. And I push this little lever in here back. I'll let you take a look at that. We just dropped our safety lever. And if you look in here, yeah, you see I grabbed in this. And I rotated that. So maybe I should put this as also a how-to disassembly thing. Then when you're in there, I take something a little stronger, like a flathead screwdriver, and I could drop this out. And we've done the majority of our assembling. And this little, where'd it go? This little guy here was the magazine release thing, or magazine safety. You can see it locks it up here. Then when your mag pushes that, it pops this forwards and the trigger could move. And if this was a fancier gun, you know, that had the little cool emblem with the stars on it, it's just got a weird little Z, and it had the stamp on it, you know, that'd been cooler, and I probably would have kept it all original. But I have this to be my conceal and carry daily in my pocket gun. I know it's a heavy gun, but I'm a big heavy person, so I don't care. And I want the ability to easily, I feel uncomfortable, say I shoot 3 rounds, and then I want to drop the mag out, rack the bullet out, and then release the hammer. And I know that putting the mag back in, it won't chamber another round, but I feel more comfortable not having the mag in it when I do that, then inserting the mag afterwards. It's just makes me feel uncomfortable. So for something I'm going to carry around all the time, that's what I did. And if we look at this, this is our safety. You can see I gave it a little tack weld on the side there at my MiG. What would happen was this piece could rotate in here. And you know, I'm going to bend this right now. I don't have a good pair of pliers in the house. I do have an adjustable wrench. My other adjustable wrench is outside. So what else am I going to grab this with? You know what? I have a pair of, I'd rather grab this with 2 adjustable wrenches just because I know it isn't really going to scuff up the metal. This has little grooves on it, but screw it. You know, I've already scuffed up the metal when I welded it. Going to give her a little... Okay, the adjustable wrench is working great. This tool is not. Might have been too much. Maybe not. That's not the most excessive bend. We'll have to see. This is how the process has been. Little stuff like this where I have to keep doing it again and again. Then I would pop part like this in place. And originally I had to line up this so when it was straight, that the one angle here matched the groove of this. And that's how I got it to work the first time. But this piece kept working its way looser and looser over time. And what it ended up being in the end was I would put this adjustable wrench in here, and then I would pull this down, and Then I would shove this in here, and I'd cock the hammer back, and then I'd just squeeze the trigger, and it'd be stiff, and then it would pull it back to, and then it would go, and then after that, it would be free firing. And if I were to put it up here and do that, it would do the same thing again. It would just move that pole. So I got it, I ended up getting it where it was in the perfect position like this, and I just, as aggressively as I could, I went out and did a little tack weld on that, and everything feels perfect now. Okay, and that bend might be a little aggressive, at least on the, I don't like the fact that this one part here sticks out that far, so I am going to unbend part of it. So I'm going to grip here and grip here. I'm just going to unbend right here in the end. Alright, gotta stop because I felt it bending in a different spot. And let's put our grips back on. Let's put one grip back on. You're gonna get some live gunsmithing from someone who isn't a gunsmith. Isn't even a smith at all. Okay. There we go. How do we sit? That looks correct to me. We'll just have to see if that catches now. Now, if you don't want to take this plastic off, you don't have to. Most of the times I took this off, I just did that because I figured it'd be something a little extra show. But normally, if you can turn this thing up so far that it'll clear this, and then you can slide it out. But you know, me doing that might be why that thing is bent anyways. Or again, it could be heat warpage because I did weld that on. It was just a tack weld with my MIG on its highest settings, which was a quick second, so you know I didn't make anything glow, but that's why I put it on the highest settings, because in the lowest settings a tack weld might not have done much. And at least at mine, I have to, oh no, it just went in. Sometimes I have to rock the safety back and forth. Damn. That's rough. Alright, oh, I gotta assemble this. Now you're gonna see me fumble around and be stupid. So, put her in facing down. This is here, this is it. This is the part that's not happy with me. I don't like this part. Because, oh hey, it actually worked out good in video. Alright. Alright, so then when I'm putting this together, I look through the hole here. So I like being in a welded area. And I push it back just to the point that goes through. And by the way, you can't have the magazine in while doing this. Alright, then I take our little bicycle chain thing here and push her in. Okay, there we go. Okay, I took that too far the other direction, actually. And if we turn the safety on, yeah, I'm leaving that how it is. You know what, the safety's stiff, but I'd rather it be stiff than be loose. And honestly, I'm never going to use the safety anyways. I just wanted to work because it's a part of it. Because in reality, this is how the safety in these guns is supposed to work. Look, the trigger doesn't move anymore. This safety kind of works. But this one, you can tell is the real safety. I mean, that locks the trigger up. That's part of the original design. This is an afterthought. I don't like that. Yeah, that was it. We're done. Then I can put her in my pants pocket and woohoo. Although these aren't really good pants to be an example with because these are big ass shorts. I hope you got something of educational value out of this.